Hey, Abby J here, and today on AJ Life Hacks, I am really opening up about what it's like to compare yourself to your siblings, or your best friend for that matter. People who we really, truly love and admire so much, but at the same time, we can hate them so much because we're jealous. And it's not really that we hate them, but it's that we have a hard time being happy for them because we're so jealous, or that we feel like we're being compared to them. So how do you deal with that? Because this is something that really recently I've been facing a lot of, and I just wanted to share with you today my top tips of how you can deal with envy of somebody such as a sibling, a best friend, and how you can overcome that, and how you can be more happy and more supportive, and best of all, a better support to them and love them even more. And this kind of comes from the struggle that I've had for the past month. My little sister is gorgeous. Here's a picture of her. And Izzy is amazing in every single way, and she's athletic and she's so funny. I haven't felt this rivalry with her because there's quite a little, well, there's an age gap between us, and I think it's been a great thing because I was really smack between my brothers, and you're not really compared like looks wise, right? Well, recently Izzy decided to start her own YouTube channel, and her first video did amazing. And while I was so happy for her, and I was the one who helped her film it, you'll see it's in this exact studio that I'm in right now, part of me struggled so badly, more than I care to admit, that her video did better than like all of mine combined. And I don't know about you, you've probably been there, where your best friend wins the competition, or your sibling is like this all-star in sports or theater, or they can sing like an angel, and you just feel a little bit left out. And it sucks. And it really just put me down and out for a couple days of poor woe is me, my life sucks, and maybe my dream is never gonna happen because Izzy's so much better at it than I am. Well, this is my first tip for you. Breathe it in and breathe it out. And the reason this is so important is because life is unfair to all of us, which kind of makes it fair, right? But you're gonna win some and you're gonna lose some, and sometimes you lose to your sibling, sometimes you lose to your best friend, and this one instance shouldn't hurt the relationship that you have. I'll never forget my dear friend of mine who I love and admire in so many ways. She was gorgeous and always had a boyfriend. Like always, like from 5th grade on, she always had a boyfriend, and I had my first kiss till I was 17. I mean, boys just didn't come near me, okay? So that was a struggle of mine, that I always was comparing myself, and I always felt like slightly jaded that guys loved her and would come and talk to me about how they could get my best friend to fall in love with them. Like I said, you just have to breathe in. Oh man, I'm feeling jealous. I'm feeling jaded that the boys love my best friend and not me. And then just let it go and just realize that, you know what, this is kind of what it is, and I'm just gonna get over it. And then comes in this second tip for you, which is to love them. Oh my goodness, this is the most crucial thing that you could get out of this video, is to love these people that we are jealous of. And it's so hard. It truly is so hard, because jealousy really leans towards hate. When we truly are so jealous of somebody, it can be for any reason. It can be because of things that they have that we don't have, opportunities that came their way that we didn't have. It hurts the most when there's something that you both want and only one of you can get. You just have to love them. One of the wins in my life, only one of a couple, is when I was Miss Kaysville Fruit Heights, and I won that pageant. And to give you some background, I had tried another pageant and lost horribly, And so this was a big deal for me to come back from such a horrible loss and to win a pageant and to feel like my talents were validated and to feel like on top of the world for once. And we went home, my whole family was over the moon, and we ordered pizza. It's super late at night and we're just having the best time, and they're asking me all the details of, were you nervous, and what did you think, and what did the judges ask you, and did you know you were gonna win? And it's one of the few moments in my life where I just was soaking it in. And I remember my little brother just putting his arm around me and just saying, I am so proud of you, and I love you so much. And it's hard not to get emotional because I truly felt that he was so happy for me. It's just so important to get over yourself and love somebody else, even if you don't feel like it. Even if you feel like you're faking it because truly you just want to go to your room and cry because you didn't win, or you want that success so badly, just swallow your pride for that moment and love them, because it's the biggest deposit in their emotional bank account that you could ever make. And my third tip for you for how to deal with this sibling rivalry, to how to deal with the fact that your best friend is a superstar and maybe a freaking model like mine was, is to appreciate you. You need to stop and take a moment and realize I'm amazing. And just because I'm not athletic, or just because my videos aren't as popular as Izzy's, doesn't mean that I'm less of a person. And that sounds so dramatic. It really does, but that's what our brain is telling us. If we allow ourselves to, our brain will blow anything out of proportion, like crazyville, where we just feel like, well, you know what, might as well just stop trying because my sibling's gonna rule the world, and what does that mean for me? But the biggest takeaway from this step is to appreciate your own talents. And I do an amazing video on how to increase your self-esteem. And taking a tip from that video, which I'll make sure to have that up above for you, is that you need to write a list of why you are amazing. And I did this. I did this in high school, and I wrote a list, and it felt so ridiculous, and I felt like I was such an airhead and that I was so prideful to do this, but that list pulled me through some really hard times of when I felt like my life was not going the way I wanted it to go, and it was other people were crushing it. And so I challenge you to write a list of why you are amazing, and to hold on to that list and put it in your wallet, to hang it on your mirror and add to it, because there are 1,000 reasons why you are amazing, and you just need to remember those, especially when you're trying to be happy and trying to love somebody that is close to you that is crushing it right now, and be happy for them. Well, I get that was a mouthful, and I ranted and ranted about some of these steps, but it's because this is real. And this is something that I've had to deal with my whole life, and I feel like it's something I continue to deal with, especially when it comes to things that matter so much to me, like my business, like AJ Life Hacks, and this community matters so much to me. And so I've been there. I've been there when you feel like something that's world crushing doesn't happen for you but happens for somebody else. And I hope these tips help for you. Please give this a nice thumbs up and comment below. Thank you for watching. Make sure you're subscribed, and I appreciate all the support. So thank you, and happy day out. This is for reals. I'm so sick right now. Hey, what up, AJ Life Hack fans? What are we?